Hi, it's Grandpa Ricky, once again. And I want to share with you something that has made my life so much easier, and it's called psychosynthesis. And I first met psychosynthesis in early 1970. And it's a psychology, that was developed by a man by the name of Roberto Assagioli. And he was a psychiatrist in Italy. And he was a student of another psychiatrist by the name of Sigmund Freud, way back in time, 1800s, I don't know when it was. And Roberto was a psychiatrist, seeing people with big problems, but he also had a really flexible mind. And the Nazis threw him into prison because he was Jewish in Italy. And while he was in there, and his friends were trying to get him out, he wrote his first book, and it's an impossible book to read. Don't even try. If you want to read about it, go to a guy called Piero Ferrucci, and Piero's written some lovely books. So what's psychosynthesis about? Well, psychosynthesis is often nicknamed a psychology of the soul, or a psychology that includes the soul, includes the consciousness, includes the unconscious, acknowledges the effect that other people have on us in this lifetime, and it also affects, it also, in my perspective, acknowledges the effect that our ancestors have on us. And it acknowledges the effect that something called epigenetics has on us. And epigenetics is a fairly new study using the genetic stuff. And what they discovered was that what happened to our ancestors up to 7 or 14 generations ago, which is like 200 or 400 years old, that what happened to our ancestors affects our genes. And if you go on YouTube and places like this, you can learn about the epigenetic experiments and how they did it. Maybe I'll make a video about them later. But the idea is that your genes are affected by what happens to you. And then you pass on your genes to your children. And psychosynthesis acknowledges that. And the biggest gift for me about psychosynthesis, and I'm going to make another video, is the idea that we have many parts. We have, Assagioli and Ferrucci called them subpersonalities. And I hope this got you a little bit interested in psychosynthesis, and maybe that wasn't too useful to you, but it's a good background for all the other videos. So thank you for watching. Your watching this helps me feel useful. And I encourage you to tell your stories, because everything that's happened to you in your whole life is important. And maybe with more psychosynthesis information, you can make use of what's happened to you. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So thank you for watching.